but certainly there was nothing to say that the police had kneeled on the person and hit them and punched them as we saw.
The death of a man here in Winnipeg following an interaction with police has again put use of force into the spotlight. And now one criminal defense attorney is raising red flags about the incident and the police's initial messaging, saying that it left out key pieces of information. Family members have identified the man in this video as Elias Whitehead. A police news release said the officers' interaction with Whitehead started when they had received reports of a man in distress, acting erratically and running into traffic. While police say the man went into medical distress, was taken to hospital and died, there was no mention of use of force in the release, this despite the man being struck numerous times by 2 officers while on the ground.
So that is concerning, because if someone doesn't happen to be walking by with video camera, then how do we know we're getting the correct information about what happens in a situation like this?
Criminal defense attorney Zilla Jones regularly represents people who have come into contact with the Winnipeg police and says there have been numerous times people have recalled incidents of rough treatment, saying arrests like the one captured on video are underreported.
What we can take from that is that police are not always truthful with what they tell the public.
The Winnipeg Police Service annual reports indicate use of force is down slightly over the 5-year average and makes up less than 1% of all interactions with members of the public. But Jones says often people interacting with police have been marginalized by society and are not in a position to file a formal complaint or take legal action. City News reached out to police for comment on Jones's remark, but did not get a response. However, in a blog post published today, Chief Danny Smythe said it will be the Independent Investigations Unit of Manitoba and not the media, naming the CBC directly, who first published the video, that will, quote, establish whether the conduct of the officers was lawful and within accepted police standards, end quote. The blog post expressed disappointment with some media coverage of the incident, claiming Whitehead had punched a woman's car and attempted to enter it and resisted arrest by officers, saying, quote, I am confident that the WPS members involved in this event were well trained and will account for the actions they took, including the level of force used to control the situation, end quote. He stressed police will be taking a different approach when it comes to releasing information on IIU investigations moving forward. However, Alex Braun, who shot video of the incident, called the blog post condescending and insincere and says it fails to address the fact that critical information was left out of the initial police messaging.
A man was arrested and he came into medical distress and then passed away. That's not the order of events. The order of events is like a man was arrested, beaten and kneeled on for an extended period of time and then went into medical distress.
City News reached out to the Winnipeg police for comment about the blog post, but a response was not received. In Winnipeg, Modjeski, City News.